The sky goes silent. One by one, satellites vanish. No maps, no signals. If the eyes above are gone, who's blind first and who moves while no one is watching? No GPS pings. No time. War rooms stare at frozen screens. Without space, can modern armies even agree what time it is or when to strike? Missiles wait for coordinates that never arrive. Pilots circle, unsure. Power, once absolute, now hesitates. Is technology still strength when guidance disappears? Civilians feel it next. Phones fail. ATMs go dark. Panic spreads faster than orders. If society cracks first, does the battlefield even matter? Navies lose position within hours. Blue water turns hostile. Without satellites, oceans become guesswork. Who controls seas when no one knows where they are? Drones drop from the sky. Feeds cut mid-flight. Commanders lose their eyes. How do you fight an enemy you can't see or track? Old maps return. Paper compasses, human error. Armies trained for screens relearn instinct. Is this regression or survival? Nuclear forces go silent. Early warning fades. Every radar blip feels like the end. When certainty dies, does fear pull the trigger? Borders blur. Friendly fire rises. Units drift off plan. Without shared data, coordination collapses. Can alliances survive confusion? Smaller forces adapt faster. Less tech, more discipline. Power shifts quietly. Is simplicity now the deadliest weapon? Air defenses guess. Missiles waste. Cities hold breath. One mistake could ignite continents. Who dares fire without confirmation? Spies replace satellites. Runners replace networks. War slows but grows riskier. Is slower war safer or more dangerous? Markets crash worldwide. Fuel stalls. Supply chains snap. The home front weakens armies faster than bombs. Who breaks first, soldiers or society? Emergency satellites launch. Some succeed, some don't. A race begins, not for land, but for orbit. Whoever sees first wins next. The lesson becomes clear. Space wasn't support, it was the battlefield. Without it, modern war rewinds decades. Are we ready to fight blind again? Ground forces spread out. Radios crackle. Orders delay by hours. Without satellites, timing kills plans. Can an army still strike together when seconds are lost? Artillery fires, blind. Old range tables, guesswork, corrections. Ammo drains fast. When precision dies, does firepower become waste? Air forces retreat to daylight. Night advantage, gone. Pilots rely on eyes again. Is air superiority still possible without invisible guidance? Submarines surface more often. Navigation uncertainty grows. Stealth weakens. In silent seas, who's hunting and who's exposed? Cyber war pauses. No global sync. Attacks lose reach. The digital battlefield shrinks. Without satellites, is cyber power overrated? Regional commanders act alone. Initiative replaces permission. Some win big. Others fail hard. Is decentralization strength or chaos? Old doctrines return. Cold War manuals. Pre-space tactics. Veterans regain value. Did experience just outrank algorithms? Missile defense falters. Tracking gaps widen. One launch could slip through unseen. When shields crack, who risks the first strike? Neutral nations panic. Trade routes unsafe. Insurance collapses. Pressure mounts to choose sides. Can anyone stay neutral in blind war? Recon aircraft replace satellites. Shot down fast. Losses mount. The sky grows deadly again. Is information now paid in blood? Special forces dominate. Scouts, sabotage, human intelligence rules. Quiet teams shape outcomes. Are shadows stronger than machines? Weather regains power. Storms hide movements. Fog decides battles. Nature returns as commander. Who planned for clouds? Command bunkers argue. Incomplete reports. Conflicting maps. Decisions stall. Does hesitation invite defeat? Black markets thrive. Smuggled GPS, rogue signals. Control fragments. Can order survive when tools spread uncontrolled? A new truth settles in. Space denial favors the prepared, not the powerful. Was dominance always this fragile? Emergency constellations go up fast, cheap, fragile, limited. They don't restore dominance, just awareness. Is partial vision better than none at all? Jamming intensifies. Fake signals flood the sky. Truth blurs again. When information can't be trusted, who do commanders believe? Training gaps show. Tech-heavy units struggle most. Analog forces adapt quicker. Did modernization quietly erase resilience? Border clashes escalate. Misread movements? Late warnings. Small fights risk big wars. How many accidents before intent is assumed? Strategic bombers hold back. Targets unclear. Escorts misaligned. One wrong drop could change history. Is restraint now the strongest weapon? Alliances strain. Shared intelligence dries up. Trust erodes. When partners can't see the same picture, can they still fight together? Logistics grind down. Convoys miss routes. Fuel arrives late. Armies stall without firing a shot. Is supply the real battlefield now? Space debris spreads. Orbits clogged. Replacements harder to launch. The damage isn't temporary. Did the first strike doom the future? Civil unrest grows. Blackouts, food delays. Governments deploy troops at home. Can leaders fight abroad while order collapses inside? Negotiations whisper open. Not for peace, for satellites. Ceasefires trade orbit access. Has space become the bargaining chip? A breakthrough launch succeeds. Clear images return briefly. Strikes follow fast. Was restraint only waiting for vision? Retaliation hits orbit again. The cycle repeats. Eyes open, eyes gone. Is escalation now locked in the sky? Military planners rewrite doctrine. Mid-war, redundancy. Hardening, dispersion. Will the next war ever trust space the same way? Smaller wars ignite elsewhere. Power distracted, blind giants stumble. Does global chaos reward opportunists? The public learns the truth. Space was never neutral. It was always contested. Did we mistake convenience for security? Veterans compare era. Pre-space wars felt slower, but clearer. Was clarity the real casualty? Budgets shift massively. Ground nav, fiber links, human recon. Is the future less digital than we imagined? Survivor satellites become sacred assets, guarded like cities. Would losing one now mean losing everything? Commanders accept a harsh rule. No single system can be trusted again. Is redundancy the new dominance? The war cools, not ends. Tension freezes. Everyone waits. In blind standoffs, who blinks first? Historians mark the moment, not a battle, not a bomb, a silence in orbit. Did this redefine warfare forever? Children grow up without seamless maps, without instant signals. Is this the cost of space war? Nations rebuild eyes cautiously hardened, distributed, paranoid. Will fear now shape innovation? One lesson echoes across commands. Lose space, lose control. Was this always the weakest link? Modern war depended on satellites. Their destruction rewound the world. If this story shocked you, imagine living it. Like, share, subscribe.